uses the new operator to allocate memory at runtime from the heap segment. The new operator denotes a request for memory allocation from the heap segment. If sufficient memory is available, new operator initializes the memory and returns the address of the newly allocated and initialized memory to the pointer variable. This memory is allocated in bytes, and to allocate a single variable dynamically, we can use non-array form of the new operator. For this, specify the pointer variable, assign it with the new operator, and specify the data type of the same. Write a statement like this: int star p equal to new int. This requests memory for the variable at runtime. We can also initialize the memory using the new operator. So if I modify the statement like, if I pass an integer like 56, and if you write a cout statement like if you print the content of the pointer variable p, you can see that it will hold the content 56. So you're requesting memory, at the same time you're initializing the memory with the content 56. Let's build and verify our program. You can see your output, you're getting 56. The new operator allows to allocate a block of memory as well. That is, if I write a statement like int star s is equal to new int 10. So this statement dynamically allocates memory for 10 integers continuously of type int and returns a pointer to the first element of the sequence, which is assigned to s. So s of 0 refers to first element, s of 1 refers to second element, and so on. It's programmer's responsibility to deallocate dynamically allocated memory. Programmers are provided delete operator by C++ language. So delete operator deallocates the dynamically allocated memory. So to use the delete operator to deallocate the memory, specify the operator delete and then specify the pointer variable name. So here the pointer variable is the pointer that points to the data object created by new operator. Pointed by the pointer variable p, use the delete operator and then specify the pointer variable name. Similarly, when you allocate memory to a block of memory, that is array, you have to use the delete operator like this. Delete, use the array subscript operator and then specify the pointer variable name. This will deallocate the entire block. So here if you say simply delete s, it will deallocate only the first location. So we have seen that the new operator is allocating memory at runtime. But what if enough memory is not available during runtime? If enough memory is not available in the heap to allocate, the new request indicates failure by throwing an exception, unless no throw is used with the new operator, in which case it returns a null pointer. Therefore, it may be a good idea to check for the pointer variable produced by the new before using it in program. That is, you can use like this: new specify no throw. So that if no enough memory is available, p will be having a null value. So you can check like this: if not p. I can give an alert statement to the user saying there is no enough memory. So I can say no enough memory. So this will be a good practice to go ahead with the new operator. So if I use a no throw version of new, whenever new is failing, it will give a null value to this pointer p in our case. So if I give a statement like this, if not of P, that means if P is null, if of true condition. So if of true, whatever statement you provide here will be evaluated. So this will give an error message to the user saying there is no enough memory. Please don't proceed further. Memory is not given from your heap segment. So you can reduce the error. Now let's write a program to create a dynamic array. So say I want to request a block of memory of size n. So I'll use a variable n and let me take the size as 5. Now how will I request int? Let me use a pointer variable name. Let me use it as q equal to new. I'll use a no throw. Now I'll request the memory to hold integer. I'll create an integer array and the size is n. So if new fails, I should alert the user. So if not q, I should print a statement like allocation failed. So if memory is available, how should I proceed? So I will use an else statement here. So I'm going to initialize my array. So for this I'll use a for loop. So I is my looping variable. I have declared the same in the previous statement. I less than n, I plus plus. I'll give the initialization statement like q of I equal to, let it initialize with I plus 1. So I'll use a cout statement to print the contents of my array. So array elements. Let's verify whether these values are getting stored or not. So I'll use a for loop again. So for equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Cout, I'll print q of I. Now I have to deallocate the memory. So I will use the delete operator. Now since I have requested a block of memory, I need to use the array subscript operator and then I have to specify the variable name, pointer variable name. So this is how you create a dynamic array and you free the memory for the same. Let's verify our program. Let's build and run. Yes, our program works fine. You can see the array elements. It is printing 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is how you handle dynamic memory allocation in C++, making use of the new operator to allocate the memory and delete operator to free the same.